The first thing to work with this is to recognize that you are jealous. It's okay. It's an emotion. Just like sadness, just like anger, and we can easily express it. It's okay to first acknowledge and accept and recognize the jealous part in us. That is the first step of actually even trying to resolve it. And to accept that part of our personality somewhere that we have rejected for feeling jealous. That is the most important step. The second is to then work with your guilt of being jealous of other people. Sometimes the guilt is so strong that then you continually keep punishing yourself and attracting somewhere the jealousy from the outside. And then to forgive yourself for feeling all the guilt and forgive even others for feeling jealous. The third is to dissociate the association. So somewhere you have an association of growth with jealousy. And you have grown through jealousy and comparison in life. So each time you need to grow, you're going to manifest jealousy. So we need to dissociate them. So in Radical we have this way of, if there is an association of two things, we can dissociate them through a mechanism so that they don't now then anymore have the power and potent to create that reality. Then we have we need to also somewhere understand that some of us even enjoy inviting jealousy, because there is some kind of pleasure in inviting jealousy from others. Another aspect is to dissociate jealousy with emotional hurt. Some people take it so to the heart that it's okay if you are jealous, it's fine. If others also were jealous, it's okay. It's human. If others felt jealous of you, so not to feel so emotionally upset and hurt about it. So we need to dissociate jealousy with emotional hurt. Another aspect is to dissociate your worthiness and self-worth with jealousy. There was a very interesting, we had a student where the student felt that people are only jealous of people who are actually worthy. Who's going to be jealous of a mediocre person? So there is such a strong association of worthiness with then attracting jealousy. So you know then what you are creating in your life. And somewhere we also need to understand at a very deeper level when we start raising our consciousness and we start understanding our whole journey of life. You need to understand that somewhere you are absolutely unique. You have a unique set of experiences and opportunities. You have a unique karmic learning. And your learning is your learning. You have a unique gift. You have a unique life plan also. And a unique position in the universe. Like if you look around in nature also, even nature does not duplicate. So every creation in the universe is unique. The purpose behind every creation also is unique. There's no overlap. There's hardly any overlap. Even when you have twins and triplets, there is still a minor difference in their outlook. It's only when somewhere we do not realize our own uniqueness, we don't discover our uniqueness, we don't cherish and honor our uniqueness, our own unique opportunities and attributes, and our unique position. That's when jealousy and comparison begins. So if you feel that you are unique, then you will not feel the need to compare yourself with anybody. It's extremely obvious that way, because you have absolutely different set of everything. And when there is no comparison, then there is no jealousy.